Alright folks, and it looks like we're ready. Wish me luck. Hopefully this will go well. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this is the speedrun of Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World. So we'll be doing a speedrun of SMB1, SMB2, SMB3, Lost Levels, and Super Mario World, and we'll just be doing any percent for all 5 of those games. My PB for all 5 of those games is 50 minutes and 7 seconds. World record, I think, is like 48.50 something. I'm not super far off it, but I don't know, I'm pretty bad. This could get interesting at points. Some of these games I'm decent at, others are pretty tough. So we start with SMB1, and after this we'll be moving on to Lost Levels, SMB2, SMB3, and then SMW. Oh. Oops. Showing a bit of rust already. But yeah, as I said earlier, this can be a bit of a tough run. Running on All-Stars as well, for SMB1, it can be pretty tough. A lot of the hitboxes are different from the NES version, so if I was small Mario in this level, it'd be very, very difficult to jump over these pipes. It is possible, you can do pipe jumps, but you can't just make it from the ground. As you would see in SMB1 NES speedruns. So coming up is 4-2. The wrong warp in this game still works, exactly the same as the NES version. I will be ducking under here, push me to the right, and this will basically allow me it's sort of the game still recognizes that I don't even really know what you would call it, like the loading zone is still there from the vine, and then going down that pipe, instead of sending you to a bonus room, it actually sends you up to where the vine would have sent you. It's weird. My explanation was sort of bad, but yeah, it's a pretty cool trick. It's not too difficult if you do the method that I used. It's pretty easy. Easy setup. Very much unlike the notorious Fast 4-2 that you would see like Darby and Cosmic Go for in speedruns. But yeah, it won. Oh no, I got 196. That really sucks. I thought I was going to get 97. We're going to lose some time here. We're going to get 6 fireworks. So we've got to wait for that. Yeah. Maybe someone who's just better at the technical stuff in this. Yeah, so I got that fast duck jump at the start. That can be pretty tricky at times. Okay, just played it safe here at the end. That went pretty well overall, I suppose. Again, I had a couple of bonks, I lost a little bit of time, but I consider that to have went pretty well. 8-3, very tough level. Having fire very, very helpful. Hopefully, I can actually get Fire Flower to the second half of this level, where it's very useful. It looks like I'll have it, that's good. Oh wow. So you can use your fire there just to get rid of those guys. They're a big pain. Then I wait at the end of that level in order to skip the fireworks. Okay, Bowser's Castle. Another pretty tricky level. Having fire again, pretty helpful. We'll have another wrong warp coming up in the room after this. Same idea. You're just scrolling the screen ahead. The game's like, oh, you're further than we thought. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. My explanation's bad. Oh no, and I got hit there. Okay, so these last two rooms are going to be tricky. Hopefully I don't die. Possibly will though. Okay. This is one weird. I'm not familiar with these cycles, so I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait. Okay. And that was Super Mario Bros. 1, I guess. We're gonna move on to Lost Levels. Notoriously difficult game. But hopefully I won't die too many times. So yeah, because we're playing on All Stars, as I mentioned earlier, pipe jumps in this game are really, really hard. So you can go for some pretty fast pipe jumps in this level. I won't be going for them though. Also, I just forgot, whenever you're hitting the flagpole in this version of the game, you actually want to be facing left. It just saves like a frame or two. I didn't do it for this level, but I'll remember to do it in the future. One, 2 also has a pretty fast jump here. It's pretty tight to make it over that piranha floor. I'm just playing it safe, marathon strats and all that. Sorry if my commentary is a bit unfocused. Just concentrating. So again, you could take this room with some pretty crazy pipe jumps. Ooh, that was close. But we're out of 1, 2. Got the warp, the world 4. Didn't die there, which is nice. There are some jumps in these levels that are really, really tough. Including that one. I didn't really mean to slow down too much there, but we survived. Oh, okay. Okay. That went a bit weird at the end. Normally you don't have to deal with a spiny there, just like Goomba, but I lost speed. Floor 2 is a pretty fun level. It's not super tricky. There are a couple of jumps that are a bit scary, but overall not a bad level. You have 2 hammer bros to dodge here. Ooh, that was one of the trickier ones. Okay, and again, whenever I'm trying to hit the flagpole, facing left, trying to save frames. Yes, the springs can despawn in windy levels. I had that happen to me in my first casual playthrough of this on my new cartridge. And if you try and jump on it when it's despawned, you actually get stuck in it and soft lock, which happened to me, of course. Okay, so I wasn't saying much during that level, but there are a couple of jumps that are basically like last frame. Very, very tough level with Small Mario, but thankfully got through there without any deaths. I'm actually quite pleased with that. This, as well, is another very tough level. Fireballs at the end can be pretty horrible, so we'll just see how it goes. A couple of tricky jumps here. Okay, jumped a bit too low, no problem. Try not to do that again. But yeah, that section is pretty tough. I probably will get nailed by Bowser's fire at least once. Very tough level. Okay, not making the same mistake again, thankfully. Gotta try not to jump too high there as well. Well reacted, I'm just gonna wait and play it safe. And I nearly died anyway. But that was a good result. It was a good result considering what happened. It's very, very easy to lose several lives in that level. So, not too bad. Yes, I sat on that hammer pretty hard. But yeah, the Bowser fire right at the end of that level is pretty horrible, that pattern, but somehow I managed to avoid it. 10 points to me. This is another very long level. Unfortunately, there are no checkpoints, so pretty grueling to die, especially in the later stages of this level. And I was trying not to hit those Koopas. They can very easily get in your way. Okay, that first jump is very, very tight. Man needs to just weave in between the ground and the piranha plant. Then hopefully my cycle's going to be good, but I don't think it was, so I had to wait. That jump to get the vine block can be a bit punishing. If you miss it, you're probably going to die. Okay, moving on to 8-1. This level really sucks. This level, probably the hardest level in this game, in my opinion. I'm taking a mushroom here. It's very tough without a power-up. Okay. This jump is made a lot easier by having a power-up, and then you can kind of just damage boost through these guys, which is nice. Okay. I think overall, this has been going pretty well so far. For the most part, a fairly simple level. Oh, not simple whenever you get stuck in the spring though. Yes, anyone who played this as a child will probably remember how difficult that jump is. The block with the vine. In a speedrun, it really isn't too much of a big deal. There is a really cool fast strat that you can basically bounce back up on top of the block. This is a very tough level if you don't know how to handle it. But if you don't, basically if you don't slow down, you can just jump over those guys with little tiny jumps. Oh my word, can we get up here please? There are a bunch of hidden blocks, so you want to do small jumps. Okay, so the first jump in this level is pretty tough. So if we die, no biggie. But we're gonna try and get this first try. Okay, we actually got it. That's nice. Okay, gonna play it safe here. Ooh, okay, nearly got hit by the fire. That's fine. This is another very memorable jump. Gotta bait the piranha plant out, and then make your move. You've got to go along the bottom here, otherwise the level will loop round. So, an interesting mechanic is brought forward from SMB1. The puzzle levels, where it's just like, okay, keep guessing until you get it. We got Bowsman 1, who unfortunately was going backwards, so I had to wait for him. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Too many times I've died to that guy. Jump, please! Yeah, sometimes it can get pretty tight up in there. Okay, so we've got SMB2 USA. Pretty fun game, if you ask me. First thing coming up, we're going to try and do Potion Clip. Forgive me if I miss it, because I suck. It's going to be tight, so it is. Oh my word, I actually got it. And that was looking scary there as well. I thought I had missed the opportunity. But yeah, that saves a bunch of time. It's really nice. Okay, we have a pretty cool skip coming up in this next level as well. We can skip the auto-scroller section of this part, essentially. Some pretty precise jumps. Looks like we got them. Yo, Mike, what's up? I'm going to point out that I'm actually 40 seconds ahead of my PB, which is surprising. My PB's about 1 minute 20, about 1 minute 20 or so off world record. So we'll see if we make something happen here, but probably not, I'm just saying. In my PB, SMB3 went really well, and I actually suck at SMB3. Plus I got 1 out of 8 chance to RNG in SMB3, so we're probably losing time there. I'm going to play it safe at the end here. It's possible to throw the potion just to the edge of the top of the pipe and then you're soft lock. You don't want to do that, it's bad. Okay. So basically we save and quit and then we go back 1 world. It's actually faster. Because we can get a warp and then we can go through world 5 instead of going through world 6. But there is a no save and quit category for this game. It's pretty tough. Although, nice one. Losing the potion. Okay, coming up in 5-1, we have Pick Me Peach. I'm a big fan of Peach, that's because I suck, but also using Peach in this level is pretty much the same as optimal. Big fan of Peach. Peach being the best character in this game, easily. Controversial, I know, but you heard it here first. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, nice 5-1. Hopefully we can have a nice birdo fight. Pretty much textbook. A bit slow in the orb grab. Okay, so again, we have Pick Me Peach. This is just in terms of personal preference. I prefer Peach on the ladders. We have a big ladder section coming up soon. Oh, I missed that jump, that sucks. So, lost a bit of time there over what Luigi would have had. Uh. Ah, my word. These vine jumps are hard. You know what, we're just gonna wait this out. I have 1 health. I don't want to die. Stuff. Recently I died for my first time in this vertical section. Pretty horrible. Eh, not too bad. It was pretty slow though. Okay, we use Luigi for this level. Luigi being the optimal choice here. Because he can just make that jump in one. Any of the other characters you have to like lure the bob-ombs and all, it's pretty tough. And it wastes a load of time. We're back to Peach. Again, being my personal preference over Luigi. Well, having to wait a bit extra for this bird. So, unlike every other Mario game, because this didn't originate from a Mario concept, this game actually has 7 worlds instead of the traditional 8. So, oh no, that's a problem. What was that? What was that? I have no idea. That was so bad. That's what I meant to do. That's a painful time loss. I don't think I've ever done that. And we will finish off again with Pick Me Peach. So coming up after. Wait, what? I didn't know you could get hit like that. Okay. Well, that's what I always do, so I don't know why I got hit there. Weird. Well, having 1 life at this point makes this upcoming bit pretty tough. We're just gonna play it safe here, just in case. Want to get through that key door, otherwise we've got to go back and get the key and actually do the Birdo fight. Which is not a good thing at all. Can't do the damage boost strat here because I only have 1 life. And we are going to play it very safe, my traditional safe method, because, oh dear. Well, we lost the first veggie. That's a bit unfortunate. And you've got to be careful. You can't touch his hitbox even after he's dead. If you do that, you will definitely die. And somehow I saved time even though I died. I have no idea. It makes no sense. Well, possibly because my PV sucks. Okay, now we've got SMB3 any percent. Pretty fun category. Got a slightly tough jump coming up here. And I actually missed it. That really sucks. Can't believe I missed that. I mean, I know I said it's tough, but it's really not that hard. Thankfully I didn't die though. Okay, how utterly embarrassing. What a nice start. However, getting P speed at the start of 1-2 is pretty tough. If I get it though. I don't think so. Just practicing that quite a bit today. Getting it reasonably consistent, but not this run, unfortunately. Double warp whistle does work on snows. That's the route we'll be doing. It possibly could. It could get world record, but SMB3 has to go really well. Like, it has to go really well, and I have to pretty much get perfect RNG, which is a 1 in 8 shot. We will explain that coming up pretty soon. Didn't get P speed there, that's unfortunate. But we got that though, which is... So if you can manage to collect that feather while you still have P speed, you can instantly fly, which is really nice. 12.5% chance. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely. Yes, I did forget split, unfortunately. So, we have 2 auto-scrollers. Then, after these 2 auto-scrollers, we have what is known as hands. Well, there are 3 spaces on the map that are hand squares. And going over each one, you have a 50% chance of having to enter the level. And if you have to enter the level, you've obviously got to beat it, and that takes a bunch of time. I lost my tail, that's no big deal. Fine. Sorry, I've just been using this as a bit of downtime. There isn't too much I can say about this level other than dodge all the stuff that's coming at you. Although I suppose I could say that about any Mario level. Dodge the things, jump over the obstacles. Okay, so good speedrunners, skillful people will go and get that power up, power flower. but it's incredibly difficult. It's notoriously difficult. I don't know what the game developers were thinking whenever they put that power up in, but it would allow for me to have a slightly faster Boom Boom kill. Boom Boom being the boss coming up, well, the mini boss, I guess. We'll be able to get a Fire Flower later, thankfully, the Bowser kill. Bowser kill is a lot tougher in this game. It doesn't work the same way as on the NES version. So hopefully we can get that before thinking about even getting a fast one. But if we miss it, it's no big deal. Okay, Boom Boom. And it's time for RNG. I would be very grateful if we could get new hands, but we'll just see. We have at least one hand, and that's a pretty bad one to get. You don't want to get the first one, because obviously getting the first one includes combinations of getting all three. Okay, I got hit there, that's no problem, fine. Unfortunately, we're going to be having backup power-ups. So my reward for bad RNG is a leaf for my inventory, but we only got one hand. That's actually quite good. Whenever you get that first one, and then you don't get a second or third hand, it's actually a pretty good result. So, I'm going to say thank you very much. I'll take that. That's decent RNG. The fastest hand level is the second one. Okay, let's not die, please. You're really silly. So coming up after this, I'll pretty much consider myself home free. If I suck at SMW, I don't have any excuses. That's my main speed game. I've been speedrunning it for 5 years, so that should be my strong game. And compared to my PB as well, my SMW run was pretty bad, so I know I've got a bunch of time to save there. Oh dear, I've made mistakes. I made mistakes. Okay. Mistakes were made. I'm a total idiot. Okay, really want to try and get through this next level with my power up intact. It's going to be a big ask, but we'll see. The infamous Angry Sun. Okay, let's just take this easy. Okay, we've got a big jump coming up here. Nearly got nailed by the sun. Oh my word. I'm sort of reading shot, right? Ready to use my star. Well, yeah, it's sort of tough to read shot. Too much going on here. But I'll do my best. Okay, got the Fire Flower. We're gonna try and one cycle this coming up. Getting the one cycle can be pretty tough. We'll see though. Okay, nice P-switch hit. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, missed my first 2 hits. That was getting pretty weird there. How does it differ from the NES version? My word, there are a bunch of differences, I guess. Overall, it's slower. Trying to think. So, like, the screen transitions, they're slower. Some very minor differences in the levels. Well, actually, I said there were a bunch of changes. There actually aren't very many changes for SMB3. Oh no, that's really crap. Okay. That's a real shame. I really shouldn't have got hit there. I sort of just cornered myself a bit. Yes, orb. We'll be seeing more orb in Super Mario World as well. If I get it. If I actually get it, that's the main thing. It really sucks that I lost my fire. I really can't believe it. Now this guy's gonna be slow, and Bowser's gonna be slow as hell. This just got a lot more tough. Yeah, just whatever 11 exit run you want to do. So I'm gonna choose orb. Okay, tried to get a clip there, didn't get it. But we will be getting this clip. Yeah, so we're going to be doing 11 exits, and we're going to be getting orb. So that will be our glitch of the speedrun, I guess. My other options would be getting Cloud, or just going no major glitches. Any are allowed in this speedrun. Ooh. And yeah, you'll notice as well, the bottom of Bowser's hitbox, it doesn't do anything to you. Pretty much just his head and his fire. So. Oh yes, sorry, I didn't see that. Yes, the G strat does work. I was wondering what you're referring to. Okay, one more game. Got SMW. Hopefully I won't suck too bad. And off we go. So because we're going to be doing orb for this run, I'm going to be picking up Yoshi. Then, if you're doing 11 exit no major glitches, you don't get the midway point, but we need to be Big Mario, so we'll be getting the midway point. I also got Fast Yoshi at the beginning, which involves throwing the shell up and hitting the block with the shell, and hitting the block with your head at the same time, on the same frame. It spawns a double Yoshi, and then that text box, like half a second faster. The world record for Super Mario All-Stars plus SMW is 48:57, I believe. Somewhere around that time. My PB is about 1 minute 20 off that. I'm currently 40 seconds ahead of PB. So we're going through Yoshi's Island 1 to the end in order to try and get Orb. Hopefully we get it. And we got it. That's nice. Well, you can't glitch Yoshi's speed. You can glitch his text box. So like you can make the text box disappear faster. YI3 is a pretty fun level. Lots of pretty cool platforming. Yes, thankfully we got Orb. It's a big start. Okay, so in this upcoming level, we'll be using the Orb glitch. The Orb glitch is basically just the end level tape thing. I'm not sure the technical explanation. We've already seen that I'm pretty bad with my explanations, but it just ends the level instantly. It's also important when grabbing this orb that you're holding the fence. If you're not holding the fence, you're gonna just go into the lava and die. Yes, gotta save those lag frames. Stomped on the shell in YI4. Okay, so fly through this level. You'll be trying to get what is known as fast fly. Very, very difficult to know just what flight speed you have. But you can change your flight speed by tapping right while flying. I got a 360. It's a pretty bad time. You're looking for at least 361, 362 being optimal. At least with those strats. 362 is optimal. So this is a pretty technical level. Very difficult to optimally bring the shell to the end of the level, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Wow, I got really close to getting hit there. That would have been horrible. Ah, so close. It's so hard to not get frame ruled by those fish. Ah, missed the door. Unlucky. Oh, what? I nearly got hit there. That would have been so stupid. Final boss, as always. Okay, coming up, Star World 1, pretty famous for the Smashola glitch, also known as Zips, also known as Nados, also known as a bunch of things, and also known as I failed them. That's sad. Let's see if we can get the second set though. We get them. Getting 286. I have to say, pretty disappointed with that, but oh well. I should have been concentrating instead of talking. Super M37 Smashola, best mode on Twitch. The emote of legend. So it can be very easy to mess this up. Hopefully I won't curse myself. Ooh. Ooh. I made that closer than I needed to have it. But anyway, we continue. Yeah, scary room 7. And we only have one thing left, and that's the Bowser kill. Gotta take down the Bowser, man. Definitely the coolest boss fight in any of these games. So we're going to be doing what is hopefully known as Cape Kill. Okay, just got ball skip. If I wasn't focusing so much, I'd actually try and explain this. Ooh, that was close. Nearly didn't make that hit. We've only got 2 more hits left. Then we have completed our quest. Oh, didn't choke the second to last hit, that's always a bonus. Nice insta hit. And that's a time of 49 minutes and 2 seconds. That's a PB by 1 minute and 4 seconds. I think that went pretty well. I think that went pretty nicely if you ask me. Super Megadav, thank you very much. Einbird, thank you very much. I'm just checking chat now. Thank you for the support. That's a big PB. Thanks everyone so much at Speedrunathon. You've been doing an amazing job. Congrats on totaling those donations. It's a really good job. Thank you very much. That was a pretty good 11 exit run. Probably would have been about 10:42 or something, maybe 10:43. Yes, big PB. And I hate to break it to you guys, but this will have only been a couple of seconds off world record. Let's see. The world record for any percent, all 5, 48 minutes and 52 seconds. So we got second place with this. We were 10 seconds off. 10 seconds! So RNG could have changed that alone. But I'm grateful. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a lot of fun.